Welcome to Video Edition. The legislature is back in session, and by the time you watch this, we'll know what Governor Tom Wolf has proposed for the 2018-19 state budget. Joining me is John Callahan, PSBA's Chief Advocacy Officer. John, other than the budget, I know that there's a lot of other things going on up on the Hill, including SB 2. Do you want to tell us where we are with that?
Well, Senate Bill 2 is a piece of legislation that has kind of been sweeping the nation and being introduced in different ways. And really what it is education savings accounts. It boils down to being a voucher program. And even the proponents of this legislation have called it a voucher program. It was introduced as Senate Bill 2 here in Harrisburg. And right now, it's been considered by the Senate Education Committee twice and hasn't gotten out of committee. But we expect that it probably will get out of committee. So we need to continue to lobby not only the Senate Education Committee members, but also the rest of the Senate as this kind of moves forward. And hopefully we'll be able to stop it. So one thing you should really kind of know about this voucher program is it targets schools that are underperforming, and it calculates out an amount that kids can or students can take out of the school and go to a private or parochial school. And that's a big problem because we have no accountability, we have no transparency, and we're really sending those dollars to schools that we have, again, no accountability for. Also, we've seen in other states where there's a lot of fraud associated with this program. So we're talking about just those issues alone. And the biggest issue, I would say, is we're really robbing a school that needs these dollars the most and needs more investment. If not, I mean, taking away more dollars from them just doesn't make sense. Right. So we're fighting this one very much so here at PSBA.
Well, what can the members do to help with what we're doing here as an association?
Okay. Well, our members are key to this. Senators are going to really kind of listen to the boots on the ground, the people that are affected by this piece of legislation the most. We need you to take action when we have the action alerts out, and we've sent out a few of them, so take action on them. We have school board resolutions, so please take action on a school board resolution. Feel free to change it or do what you need to do to make it work for your school board, of course, but please consider that. And you know, when it comes to meeting with your senator and talking with your senator, reach out. Talk on the phone. If you have a relationship, make that kind of discussion happen. That this is kind of developing two education systems in Pennsylvania when we really need one that can get the job done. And we need, of course, you know, in the long run, I'll talk about funding as we get up to the budget in the long run, but right now, talk about this issue directly with your senator.
Great, thanks, John. I know there'll be a lot more on SB 2 as we move forward. Next up, we have some information on some live events coming to your area very soon.
You don't have to travel far to go far with PSBA's upcoming live events. First, join experts for a deeper dive in concepts contained in the proposed PA state budget at the Closer Look series on budget impacts at 3 locations in Pittsburgh, Harrisburg, and Philadelphia. Next, attend Spring Legal Roundup and get a year's worth of school law updates in a 3-hour interactive presentation. Topics covered include Safety and Youth Sports Act, furloughs, suspensions, school meals, and more. Finally, PSBA's new complimentary member roundtables will give you an opportunity to network, learn about legislative updates, and provide your input on a statewide vision of the future of public education for the Commonwealth Education Blueprint. Visit psba.org for more details, locations, and registration.
We look forward to seeing a lot of our members at these upcoming live events. Thanks for joining us on Video Edition. We'll see you next time.